With Christmas right here in the corner, there are a number of models right from the commercial kind, fighter jets, GA aircraft, and many more. Ladies and gentlemen, another exciting weekly update covering the hottest that's going on at the sim. So hit that subscribe button as it can greatly help us. Starting right off with the military kind, now DC designs have been on all swing this year. With the recent Harrier 2, they're proud to continue the line of jet fighters and with the next plans to bring us the F4J Phantom. The model sure is getting to look its spot and a good opportunity to see the final set of screenshots here. The external shots certainly look convincing, giving us a familiarity of the jet plus the texture portion of it that looks great. The American two-seat twin-engine long-range supersonic jet that was originally developed by McDonnell Aircraft and proved to be a highly adaptable one, entering service in 1961. The most used was during the Vietnam War and served as a principal air superiority fighter for the US Air Force, Navy, and Marine Corps. Now the sound aspect would be covered by sim acoustics, and it's a good thing to have others work on different aspects. You don't need to carry the burden yourself and give us a product that could or could not be 100%. So this helps maintain quality. The release time is too early to discuss, but a safe bet would be a project next year, most likely during the first quarter. Now there are other projects that have been lined up as well, including the much awaited Warthog, the Su-27 Flanker, and the P-47 Thunderbolt. These were supposed to be released this year. Now with the complexity in systems takes some time to decode them, leaving not much time for the developers to work, and each of these unique jets should certainly bring a different experience at the sim. There is so much more to follow on this one. The surprise announcement coming from Flight Sim Studio right after the recent release was another piece of good news last week. We've seen a number of videos on YouTube by now, and mainly the focus was on the externals here and how the aircraft looks, and big thanks to Aviation Lads to showcase such a beautiful video. A 45-second video that was spectacular. Now this can relate to a lot of things. Details can make a difference, and the cockpit where you spend most of your time. An A1 cabin and cockpit that comes with animations, and these are seen so far include the sunscreens, interactive flight deck door, movable pilot seats, and so much more. It appears to be a fully 3D modeled cabin with animated seat belts and no smoking signs. Now these may be small, but they do make a difference in your experience. Minor details have been part of modeling, meaning dirt, sticker, and markings that adds an element to the character on flight controls, seats, and flight panels. With a rich detail on the displays, it's too early to get into the systems aspect of it, but it's a good start. A2A simulations have been almost there with the AccuSim Comanche 250. Now it's been months since we heard from this gang, and with the positive progress plus great help from the team with Michael Crushwick and Mark Smith, there have been some major progress going in after a series of roadblocks the team faced. Now the plans appear to be well intact to bring the Comanche 250, and the team have been impressed with the way things have been working. Speed, attitude, climb rate, ball deflection, and rudder were spot on with no tuning required. Now with newer technologies, systems, physics that can make it less easy for developers to work on, this can certainly set new ground for the future of development. Towards Just Flight, the last time we heard from this gang was more than a month ago. Talking AI traffic, they've been busy with their continued efforts towards FS traffic. With further previews we received, they're doing their best to utilize what the sim can really offer. Enhanced visuals with the latest types of aircraft, including the A220 that features 4K liveries. Now not just liveries would be exciting, there are 14 different key features which are included, from high quality models, liveries, FPS friendly, we all need that, an easy to use traffic control center, custom animations, and so much more that the team can offer us. Animations can get along well for the immersion. Engine and flap animations, aircraft effects, realistic sounds which have been a good part of Turbine Sound Studios. Now to get a good sense of coverage, there are over 700 liveries being created. A solid build is in place here, with all core features that are functional by the way, both at the sim and an external traffic control app. Yes, and a new build has been moved and currently being tested. Now I can't imagine the possibilities with this app. The external lighting plus interactive points would be custom to every aircraft that offers ground services and jet bridges to connect and interact with AI aircraft. Plus, with a new sim system menu giving the user control over AI aircraft in real-time convenient experience. More than 2 months since we heard from this gang of Bluebird simulations. It's about time we hear about the 757. The team have proudly shown us the autopilot feature that easily follows a route on the DME arc departure. Now the first set of releases are to be planned would be the 200 and the 300 series that both come with Rolls-Royce and Pratt & Whitney engines. The summer or fall of 2023 is a planned release. That means more and more interesting details and a lot of coding. On the ground level comes another exciting airport to the sim. It's still on the way, by the way, the Bolzano Airport, LIPB in short from OBEX. Now from the team of Andreas Hege, who's visited the airport in real life, got some great details to gather and plan in order to offer us a good rendition of the actual airport. The scenery will be true to life, including the main terminal building. This includes both exteriors and interiors with realistic high-definition textures and a good reference from pictures that were taken. This is a small regional airport near Bolzano in the province of South Tyrol in northern Italy. Not a popular airport, yet the team wanted to work on this, and that's what I admire about OBEX. It's always a great team behind working to give each one of us a beautiful rendition of the airport. Moving to Freeware, let's look at Medlike Airfield here at Slovenia. Now this is the 10th project by Neptune 11, a great developer for Freeware. He's been well known to make some beautiful scenery, covering most of Slovenia and a little bit of Italy. If you're from Slovenia, you're sure to know whom to approach to feel like home. There are 4 levels of details for all objects for the most part. The level of details have been benchmarked for VR, reworked areas and buildings with custom models as well. Every detail has been well made. It sure does take time, and we need to appreciate the amount of work some developers do towards Freeware. The link to this freeware can be found in the description below. We hope you like this video. There's plenty more coming, and do subscribe as it can help us make more and more content. Until next time, do take care.